Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me once again. Welcome to Can We Talk About It, where we talk about the elephant in the room. Today, I want to give a shout out to Ms. Van Van. Hi, Ms. Van Van. I love you so much. Ivan over at Players Market. Hey, Ivan. I want to give a shout out to some relatives of mine. My mom passed in 2013, and I was telling you guys that me and a couple of my brothers and sisters are estranged. What I want to say to them is, I love you guys, and there's like nothing you can do about it. I still want to give a shout out to my sister, Jackie, my brother Anthony, and my brother Darren. I love you guys in spite of no matter what. You are always my brothers and sisters. That's not going to change. So I love you. So we're going to give a shout out to Robert Boyd, my son, Donnell Boyd. Hey guys, I love you. As always, my husband Charles, thank you so much for being in my corner and helping me and being by my side. I really been going through some health problems. I'm just thanking the Lord that He's keeping me strong and I'm able to come and talk with you guys. So thank you for the support that you give me. I want to thank the people that's been writing me, that been buying my books. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate all the support that you give me. I appreciate the young lady who bought the two mugs and the shirt. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And I also wanted to talk a little bit. The subject matter is actually dealing with young black men and young white women. But right now, I want to talk a little bit about this Black Lives Matter, and I want to know, I want you guys input on this. The numbers will be at the bottom of the screen momentarily. It's about the Black Lives Matter. There's a young man. I can't remember his name. But he's in charge of this Black Lives Matter, and they're saying that he raised like over what is it, $100 million for the Black Lives Matter, and it was supposed to have been for uh the young lives that were lost to go to the families and things like that, legal fees and such. And I've been reading up on this stuff, and they're saying that this guy is mismanaging the funds and he's not doing what he's supposed to be doing with his money. And everybody's saying he's real good at fundraising. Okay, well, if he's real good at fundraising, let him fundraise. Why are they letting him manage the money when he is not a good manager of money? Shame on you for using Black Lives Matter and get all of this money. And then I'm feeling like there should be public some type of public place where you can have access to all of these so-called people that's supposed to be fighting for Black Lives Matter or whatever cause they saying that they're fighting for. Now the Black Lives that matter, they're using leftist leftists. They're using Caucasians and all types of people, which I have no problem with that. But the money is supposed to be used for Black lives, and they're actually using it like for grants for Indians, for Spanish people, and once again, all of this money came into one black person's hands, and nobody had a chance to say anything about it. What about the people like me? I want to be down. I want to know what's going on. I want to be able to donate. I want to be able to have access to, have a part of. I'm not understanding why these young black men uh, do these uh, fundraisers. And then, from what I'm hearing, he's a pastor. I guess he turned into some type of rock star through Facebook, and he started blowing up, and then he just felt like he could just do or say whatever he wanted to do, and do or say whatever he wanted to do or say with the money. Shame on you, brother. You need to quit it. You people are taking advantage of your own people. I can't believe that this brother is doing this. I'm trying to find out what this person's name is, and he just this man is really getting on my nerves. As soon as I find out what his name is, I'm definitely gonna let you guys know because I think that's just terrible for somebody to raise that kind of money. It's supposed to be used, for Black Lives Matter for what's going on. Now they're taking Black Lives Matter and using it as a political base. So uh, I'm wondering, which politician has you in their pocket or you in their pocket? One of the two. Because I feel like this. When we're us, our lives is no joke, people. Our lives is no joke. We have to find people that's going to stand up for us, because the people that's standing up for us now are being they're just 30 silver, 30 pieces of coin, and not a penny less. I mean, what is wrong with you idiots out there? Why are y'all just messing over y'all own people? Get y'all acts together. Black Lives Matter has, I mean, did this start like this year or the beginning of last year or something like that? I can't remember. Time is just flying so quick. But in that little bit of time, they got all of this money and misappropriated it. And a lot of people are saying that this man was like taking celebrities out. Why are you taking people out on the dime of the people? What is your major malfunction, young man? What are you doing? I'm going to speak some more on this because I need to research this some more. And it's just wild how people will take advantage uh, of something so sad as lives being lost. It doesn't matter how you get the money, just get it. In the Huffington Post, this is where I was reading it at. And they were saying that, shoot, he started saying that, at first it was like he was for the people, he was doing this, he was doing that, and it was like the more money he got, the more selfish he got, and the more it was, it is almost like he changed, the money changed him. And young brothers, young sisters, please be careful with this money. Do not let money change you. Please don't. Please don't. I'm going to pray that this do not happen, because a lot of our um, soldiers are falling because of just this instance right here. So I don't know what's going to happen with Black Lives Matter. I don't know if they're going to have another Black Lives Matter. I don't know what's going to happen. But if they're going to have a movement that big, it should be more than one person hitting it up. And it should be more than one person handling the money. It should be different strokes for different folks. You need an accountant, you need a bookkeeper, you need this, you need that, and that's the way it's supposed to go. So shame on that man for what he did with this money. I'm I want to say something, but I know it's gonna be wrong. You know what? Men like this young man, we're gonna take a commercial break pretty soon. I gotta find out this young man's name. But I want to tell you something, young man. You're stealing from your own people. You're shedding your own people's blood. You're exploiting your own people just so you can get the fame and the fortune. But wait a minute, the bad thing is you're a preacher. You're a preacher and you're doing this. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say this. I got to say this. And I belong to a church. I have a church. I love my pastor dearly, and he's my shepherd. But the Bible tells you to study for yourself. And don't be under folks that you just going to let them tell you any old thing and you going to listen to them. Stop doing that. You're so lazy. You don't want to study. Then when you get flammed, you want to go and march. What is a march going to do? You going to march, and then that's going to be it. We need to start taking more actions with our lives. We need to start holding these people more accountable for the money that they bring in on our behalf. Because, like I said, everybody that's our color is not with us. They wasn't with Jesus and the 12 disciples, and they not going to be with us. So, on that note, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back in a few.
I'm grown. I'm not going back to jail, Shell. I'm not.
Get him, Peterson.
Take it easy, buddy.
Please don't kill me, please. And the police just killed my boyfriend.
This is your choice. Your choice. So don't you go beating yourself up about those bad things. You take those bad choices to make the wrong things right.
911, what's your emergency? Help me, my boyfriend just tried to kill me.
How do you explain to the public your police force can't account for an entire hour?
I pray to God you didn't intend to murder this young man.
Okay, we're back, and the name of this gentleman, his name is Shaun King. He was supposed to had been one of the ones to raise money. They're saying now that he has misappropriated and mismanaged charitable funds. They're also saying that most of that money that he raised, that it went into failed projects that he did. So, I mean, just because he raised all of this money don't mean that he should have had authority to do whatever he wanted to do with it. I'm trying to figure out, how do that work, that, people can just say, okay, I'm part of Black Lives Matter, because they're actually questioning his ethnicity. So I'm wondering if this guy is even black. And this is just absurd. I can't believe all the craziness yes, I can, that's going on in the world. It's just crazy. So right now we're going to go to the main subject, which is young black men and young white women. Okay, black brothers, I'm gonna say it like this before I say anything. Love is love, no matter what color it is, no matter how you look at it. There's a lot of interracial relationships that's been together for years and years. They truly love each other. So this has nothing to do with love, what I'm talking about. This is all about lust. This is all about what the massa didn't want the black man to have. And when the black man got to the point to where he felt like he can go after it, he went after it. Now, you young black men, stop going after these ratchet, rancid, fat, nasty looking white women, white girls. You got these young, beautiful black women out here that try to stick in your corner. Some of them do. And y'all so awestruck by the color of somebody's skin to where it's making you turn your back on your own people. Your sisters need you. The only reason you with them is so you can get away with extra stuff. Because the stuff you do to them white women, a lot of black women ain't going to let you do it. So you young men need to wake up and realize that the only reason most of these women, I'm not going to say all of them, most of these young women are with you is because daddy said no. And that's the reason they with you. When something happens, something going in the inner city, she going to go back to Bloomfield. You still going to be sitting here. talking about I wish my sister was with me. Now, I'm not saying that there can't be love amongst the races. I'm not saying that. I'm not anti-white. I'm not anti-Jew. I'm not anti none of that. I'm pro-black, and I'm for my brothers and sisters. And you brothers, these young white women are making y'all weak. Weak. You rather let her go out. You take care of her kids. You sitting on the PlayStation all day. Why? Because your sister won't let you do it, so you're going to let the white girl let you do it. All you doing is throwing your life away. Now, like I said before, there's some of you guys that you really got a good relationship with your woman, and look, more power to you. Look, love is love, no matter what color. I'm talking about you blinded brothers who think you got it made because you got a white girl. Calm yourselves with that. You just don't know that's a form of brainwashing. The only reason you want her is because Massa had yours and you couldn't get theirs. And now they coming down here in droves. Oh, it looked like a bunch of trash paper all over the street. Just pick them up and take them home with you. Did your mama tell you, quit messing with trash? All these beautiful gems walking around here. Now, mind you, some of them are diamonds in the rough, but diamonds, no doubt. Brothers, learn how to stand by your women. Learn how to have a backbone when it comes to your women. Stop using these white girls, because that's all you're doing. You're using them. You're using them for whatever you can get. The ADC check, whatever. This chick got 6 different kids by 6 different black men, and you there watching all of them just so you don't have to go to work. Don't you know it takes more energy not to do nothing in a day than it does to do something? Some of you brothers, I sit up and talk with some of you brothers, and I see you guys start thinking, I see y'all wheels start turning. And this is not funny. You literally get out of breath from thinking. What is wrong with y'all? And sisters, you ain't no better. You running around, ain't no good black men. Quit saying that. Quit pushing them away. Quit pushing your brothers away, then maybe they will come home. Maybe they'll stop playing in the streets with dirty things. And then they'll come home and be with you. Ain't no good men nowhere. That's because your attitude make it so to where there is no good men around you. Then you see a white chick with your brother and you want to fight her. It ain't her fault. She just as curious as he is. Then a lot of us black women, get me a white man. I know the white man going, yeah. I've been in interracial relationships, and yeah, I've been in some relationships where men of Caucasian treated me like a queen, but so did some of the black men in my life. So I mean, it ain't that nobody treats nobody any different. It's just the way that you feel about a person, and then it's the people that you attract. Because for years, I wasn't attracted to nothing but bullies. And trust me, they were beating the crap out of me. And none of them was white. So it's not that I have a problem with the white man or the white woman. What I have a problem with is the young black men running around here like this chick is some bling bling, and she ain't. Examine yourselves, little brothers. Examine yourselves. Your sisters need you. Your children need you. I was in the store over the weekend, and this is like, I think this is maybe like the second time in my life that this didn't happen. And some young guy was like, hey, mommy. And I didn't want to hear him. I just kept walking. Hey, granny. I just broke out and put my camera right to his face and said, look, I'm not your mama. And I'm not your grandmother, And I don't mess with boys with pants half off their butts. I wouldn't let my daughter mess with nobody like you. I got so into this boy to where he just walked up out the store. He left his stuff there because I was in him so bad. And I'm telling you, brothers, if I see you doing something wrong, I'm going to call it like I see it. Now, I ain't saying that you in the store and you with your girl and she white, whatever, and you know, I'm about to, that's disrespectful, and I would never do that to anybody. But if I come in there and this white girl's name is Shaquita and she got 6 kids, they running around and you standing there talking about what you gonna get me, I'm about to call you out, bruh. I'm about to call you out. If I see a sister walking up talking about black men, this, I'm gonna call you out. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. Caller, you're on the air.
Donna, is
Hello?
it me?
Yes.
Hi, Donna. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Donna, you need to run for mayor. I'm telling you, you need to run for mayor. I mean, every time I watch you, you are speaking the truth. You are
Thank,
speaking the truth, and I love it. I love it,
thank,
and my boyfriend, he really loves it. In any case, I mean, run for mayor, do something, because you speak the truth. You do. I
thank you
mean, and
so
just like you
much. I
said,
appreciate
nobody
that.
cares about a black man who wants a white woman. Nobody cares about that. But it's like, stop acting like you got a prize. You don't have the prize. The
Hello?
prize is your sisters who will stick by you when you ain't got nothing. You know, you
Exactly.
don't go give everything to the other side. But, oh,
Exactly.
God, run for mayor. Run for mayor. Love you. Love you.
Love you. Thank you so much for the support, sister. Thank you so much for that. Um, I just want my black brothers to know that you got somebody out there that loves you. It's more than me. Even the sister that just called. We love our brothers. We want you guys to come home. We just want you to grow up. It's time out for all of this baby stuff. It's time out for letting people pull you astray, pull you away from your herd. I mean, you're a lion. You got lionesses to protect. You don't need to be out here and there, and scooting and scammering and collaborating and all this stuff with these people that don't mean you no good. Now, like I said, love don't have no color. But the love that I'm talking about right now is a lustful love. You just with this person because of the color of their skin. And they're just with you because daddy said no. Then they want to have all these kids, and after they had the kids, well, you gotta stay with me because my daddy said that I can't come back home. Okay, that was a choice she made, not you. Brothers, put a Jimmy on it. If you gonna procreate with your own folks. Because I'm going to tell you something. When this race war comes, you, that baby you made, and that 2-bit cheap white trick, that's what they going to call him. That's what the white man going to call it because he with you. All y'all going to be laying in some ditch somewhere dead. I'm telling you, brothers, if you want to strengthen your community and your neighborhood, leave these women alone. Learn how to love you for who you are, then learn how to love your counterpart for who they are. There's no way in the world you going, how can you love yourself when you running after something that you know not good for you? That's just like a dope fiend running after crack. And you know it's going to mess you up. That's just like somebody saying, okay, here go a needle with some heroin in it, don't shoot it. You going to shoot it anyway? Why? Oh, it looked good. There's a lot of stuff look good that ain't good. I love you, my brothers. You mean the world to me. Uh, to my fan base, thank you so much for supporting me, sister. Thank you so much for supporting me. I was just talking to my husband actually. I graduated from theology class in 2018, and I was definitely thinking about running for city council. And I am thinking about it, and you can rest assured that if anything going on in city council, I'm telling. So, I'm sincerely thinking about running for city council. So, on that note, I love you guys so much. Stay tuned to more shows coming up. And please don't forget to pray for me. Thank you to my WHPR family. I love you so much. And until next week, stay strong.